Hello and welcome to this week's video blog from the Center for Human Awakening. My name is Rob Meager. I'm co-founder of the center. This week's video blog, I'll share a reading from Richard Harvey's book, Your Essential Self. The title of this reading is The Last Grains of Attachment. The final stages of the first level of awakening are intense and concentrated. Like the last grains of sand trickling through the narrow section of an hourglass, time is running out and the end approaches. Our self-image goes through an inner revolution as the last grains of attachment to our small sense of self fall through. Confusingly, we feel waves of elation alongside pangs of loss, as our grief for what is old, past, and dying is matched by our excitement about what is being newly born. A deep inner conflict emerges now. Our despair is deepened by the profound experience of new discoveries, and we become caught between futility and habit. We know it is no longer fulfilling to carry on as before, though the last remnants of our emotional and behavioral habits urge us to conform to the dictates of the past. But we are not yet quite prepared to enter a new life because we don't know what it is. The future is as unknown as the past we have shed is known. We feel unsure. Our next step is uncertain. Between the known and the unknown, there is only trust and faith. The controversial 1977 movie Exorcist II, The Heretic, strikingly portrays the testing of faith. One scene in the film left an unforgettable impression on me when I was young. The actor Richard Burton plays Father Philip Lamont, a priest who is struggling with his belief. His search takes him to Africa, to a confrontation with a medicine man named Kokomo. Before he can help, Kokomo insists that Lamont cross a moat filled with lethally sharpened wooden stakes set vertically just under the surface of the water. In dreams, which movies resemble, a moat symbolizes crossing into a new level of consciousness. It represents the risk of death to the old consciousness and the promise of new life and awareness. It is not to be entered into lightly. Our anxieties, fears, insecurities, and attachments must all be left behind. We can take nothing with us. Lamont realizes that he must meet this test of faith. Barefoot, he takes the first step, and the stake bores straight through his foot. In tremendous pain, he takes the second step, and with blood pouring from both feet now, he falls flat on his face in front of Kokomo. Looking down, he sees that his feet are miraculously whole. Now, in a test of faith, we too must trust or put our trust in the unknown and in our innate wholeness. Our tests, like our inner journey, are psychological rather than physical. Developing our awareness and deepening in our commitment help us to resist the temptation to fall into despair or elation. Despair develops from the intense resistance that tries to convince us that inner work is futile, misdirected, and ineffective. The small self takes advantage of this chink in our armor that hesitancy, however slight, creates. Our commitment to ourselves must be total, or despair comes streaming in to prevent us from fulfilling the promise to change. Elation develops from our attachment to the gains we have acquired from our inner work so far. This is one of the hardest challenges to meet. We must let go of everything, including our attachment to all that we have achieved so far in inner work. Predictably, our small self rails against this. This has been the downfall of many on the inner journey. Our faith in the unknown sustains and guides us through the lurching extremes of negativity and positivity, confidence and uncertainty, despair and elation. As we endure this revolution, we approach the edge of the known, the border where spirituality and psychology meet. In the process of self-discovery, one challenge remains, but that challenge is absolute and final, and it represents the ending release, a discontinuity with the false character and personality that is based on past events, behavior, and self-image. This release even challenges our sense of reality. Inside us, we discover a deep inner division, the wound from where all other wounds have sprung, the theme and source of our conflicts, protection, and basic unhappiness. It is now the final obstacle between us and our wholeness. Now, for the first and only time, we are able to heal it.